What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play here on Ark Aberration. Now, after the last episode, me and Steak ended up going out on a little bit of an adventure, and let me get out of this view. There we go. Now, where we ended up going was down towards the bottom right hand side, and I had no idea how bad it was. But yeah, we ended up losing all of the dogs that we tamed in the last episode. So I spent a good 5-6 hours after recording that episode pretty much replacing the dogs that we'd lost. So I've got another couple in there. This is our main one, Poodles 2. It tamed out at, I don't know what it tamed out at, but it was a 168 and it's pretty much a perfect tame. But our max level on the server is 180, just like it was on the Ragnarok one. I did manage to find one of the little horn light things, but oh, I keep on doing that. I did not mean to whistle. Yeah, so I did find one of the horn light things, the little Bambi things that sits on your shoulders, but as you can see, we're back to our bulb dog, I think they're called. Let's put that away. So Steak was kind enough to give us a gravestone for Bambi for the full 3 minutes that we actually had it tamed and sitting on our shoulder. Yeah, I went down to that area and there's some sort of blue rocks that ended up giving you a different sort of negative effect, and I managed to survive the negative effect, but then I got knocked unconscious. When I was unconscious, the snake started attacking me. My dog then killed the snake, but then the Megalosaurus then picked up my dog, killed the dog. I tried to respawn to get the other dog that was left there. I managed to grab my bag, and then the Megalosaurus picked me up and tore me to shreds again. I did manage to see one of the new rock drakes or rock wyverns, whatever they're called. But we've got our dogs back, and yesterday evening I spent a good hour and a half, 2 hours taming up this big guy back here. The Paracepherium, I think is how it's pronounced. But yeah, if you're on here, taming one of them is a definite good idea. They are outstanding at gathering the berries and the mushrooms. You don't get the negative side effects of the mushrooms while gathering on them because you're so high up. And they can gather the rare resources from the mushrooms that cause the hallucinogenic effect. And the rare resources are the biotoxin and rare flowers. But enough about the troubles that I had in between episodes. This episode we have actually been round harvesting honey. And great, these earthquakes happen far too frequent, I reckon. Yeah, we've been gathering an absolute ton of honey. There's even more on the Paracepherium, because we're going out looking for a Rollrat today. That's definitely what I want to tame up, because it's one of the new creatures. We've not had to play around on him. And yeah, so that's definitely got to be a thing. Also, I absolutely love the fact that these guys can climb the tight ropes. Tight ropes? No, it's not a circus. This is a zip wire, and then you like flip upside down and yeah, do all sorts of fun stuff. Let's head back the other way. How do we? There we go. Let's just jump off. Now it's got to that sort of time already that Steak and Noodles really need to start putting on some clothes. I think he had all of his armor busted. He died a couple of times to a raptor. But as you can see, I'm going on to the wrong thing. Our hair has got well out of control and we need to give ourselves a haircut again. So, if I remember correctly, left click. I think we're probably going to go with the... I want to know what that last one is. Oh, can you see what it is? I think that's like some Viking style, isn't it? I think the mohawk, but we want to take it down a fair few notches. And then, yeah, we'll take that. And then we also want to do our facial hair. And I think we go with the romantic, but we want it a little bit less. So about there. There. Or should we go for a different one? Dreadbeard? Definitely not that. Curly beard. I don't know. Let's just go with the Tash, shall we? Let's go full Tash and see how that looks with the Mohawk when it comes in. But yeah, we've got a ton of honey. Let's throw that here away. It's absolutely useless. What did I have on my last hotbar? Oh yeah, we were going around collecting honey to see if there were any giant bees to tame. Now, out of all of them that I've seen, there's only been one beehive that any drones actually came out of. So I'm fairly sure that it is possible to tame giant bees. All the beehives that we ended up going to collecting the honey in the end didn't have any of the drones or queens come out even when we broke them. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look around for a decent leveled Rollrat and I'll bring you back once I find one. So I guess I'll see you back shortly. Okay guys, now it may seem like I'm a little bit of a bother with the Parasaur, but he can actually deal quite a bit of damage, so no need to worry. I've managed to find a 150 Rollrat, which is just over here, and I'm actually going to have to lead him over to our trap. Now, I'm fairly sure that it should be relatively clear, because I have just spent a while clearing it out. So, what we're going to do, we're going to give... Oh, we don't want to do any of that. I'm going to give a whistle passive, and then a whistle follow. And then we want to go to this Rollrat thing. I'm going to give him a little punch on the nose and make him chase us. Now our Parasaur should be following us anyway. Come on. Hopefully we don't run into any sort of badness along the way. Come on, don't lose aggro. Come on, let's go. I know that these are passive tames. We've had a little bit of an unfortunate incident earlier with a 180 that we managed to find, and we tried knocking it out, but we didn't realise that it was a passive tame, and it's a very, quite a peculiar passive tame in that aspect. So just give him another punch so he carries on following us. Come on, in here. Thank you. Don't get us stuck in the corner. We don't want the Parasaur in here. Oh, come on. Thank you. Now you, come over here. Oh, really? Oh, thank God for that. Now, this will stop. Nothing will aggro the Parasaur, but we need that Rollrat to lose aggro on us. It may require me to actually leave and unrender this area, because at the moment, as you can see, so give me a minute or two. I'm just probably going to dart off in one direction. I'm going to have to get rid of these dogs that are heading this way, otherwise they're going to just ruin my day. Come on. Watch one of these guys be a 180, but they're dealing very little damage, so I doubt it. An 80. This one might be a little bit high. Come on, we don't want that Stego to come any closer. And a 42. Not great, but still. No, I'm not too worried. It doesn't look like that guy is now aggroed onto us. Come on, bleed effect. I hate that Nash effect. It just takes so long to disappear. We're still getting fight music. No, I think he's calmed down now. We'll be able to tell if or when he starts burrowing. You friendly? Yeah, he isn't aggroed anymore. So hopefully he'll start burrowing sometime soon. Well, once he starts burrowing, oh there you go, straight away, as soon as I was about to make a cut again, he does it. Now that's what we need him to do, but we're going to need our honey on us and ready to go. So what I'm going to do is that we've got some on Poodles too. So let's grab the honey. Thank you very much. Now our spoiling timers are obviously increased, so we've got about an hour on ones that are full health. And this thing shouldn't take long to tame up at all. But I'll quickly give you a run through on how to tame it. As long as no other dogs come along to ruin my day. It shouldn't take too many. I've been picking up honey as I've been running around looking for a decent enough level, killing off all the lower level ones. But let's get a honey on our hotbar. And then basically when he goes down and burrow, you just put the honey on the floor, he'll jump up and there you go. But you've got to make sure that you don't miss one of his burrowings before putting the honey down again. Otherwise that's his taming effectiveness tanked. But yeah, I'm going to do this, I think. What percentage did that get him up to? 14%, so it's not bad. So probably about another 7, maybe 8 more, and he should be done. And I've actually got a journeyman saddle for this guy as well. What is that Equus doing? I do not know. Yeah, I found a journeyman saddle in a very rare drop. They updated the Nitrado servers and the drops have actually been more frequent now. So I think it may have been an issue on their side of things. But yeah, once this guy is tamed up and we're ready to roll, I'll bring you back. Oh yeah, there we have it. Now, let's quickly do our name. It didn't take too long, it only took, I think it was 8 in total. But what should we name this guy? I don't know, we'll do a little bit of Destiny with a Ratking. There we go. Now we just need to go grab his saddle. Hopefully he can fit through a dino gate. I'm not too sure. Come on, turn around, guy. And of course he can't. Because why would he? That would make it far too easy. Just gonna take down some of these walls. I've had to replace these walls a couple of times when I tamed up the Parasiferium anyway. It doesn't take long to gather stone, we've got the Dodie sitting indoors. There we go. What's the stats looking on this guy? This guy or are they gender? Oh, this girl. Yep, this girl here has 6k health, not too bad, 1200 stamina, 664 carry weight. Food for some reason is through the roof. I have no idea why. I have no idea what they eat either. Do you eat stone? You do not eat stone. Do you eat mushrooms? Or are they going to be a berry eater? Let me give a whistle stop all so he doesn't follow us. So grab some midgels. I need to get rid of the rest of this honey. Now that we have no use for it unless we come across a 180. Or this one dies in a very unfortunate incident, one or the other. Berries. Okay, this may be a little bit tricky. Oh no, he's eating the berries, thank God for that. Yeah, I'm just worried because his food was low for some reason. Like proper low. And there we go. Couple of levels and we'll see what the sort of weight boosts are like, because I'm fairly sure this guy's meant to be a gatherer, so we're going to want a little bit of weight on him. Let me just put the Parasiferium as soon as he wants to start moving, that is. Is it just me, or does anyone else think that the Parasiferium looks like the dopiest creature in the world? You just got one of them faces that just like, oh. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. The saddle. I've got a journeyman saddle and I'm running out of water as well. I had to trade out for the Parasiferium because my dog was getting absolutely battered outside. So get a quick drink, grab some water, and what did I do with the saddle? It's an iguanodon saddle, narcotic. What did I do with you? Did I throw you on Smithy? I did. There it is. Got a Journeyman Rollrat saddle for our Ratking. Now, apparently the durability does wear down on these, so this one's at, what, 2300? I'm not sure what the standard one comes in at, but the armor's only at 38 on this, so still gonna have to watch his health going out and about, especially with that stupid bleed effect them things have. But oh my god, he's a little bit chunky. Oh wow, that's pretty cool actually. Oh wow, he actually goes through stone and everything. Now, let's see how much durability that took. 2, 3, only took 3, and I don't know what sort of materials it is to repair it. Does it tell us? Hide, green gems, cement and paste fight. So it's not too bad actually, all of them materials are quite easily gatherable. Can he harvest stone? He's harvesting berries, but he can roll through stone, but he doesn't get stone. Is he going to be a wood carrier? Wood carrier? Wood gatherer? Oh, there's a pack of dogs over there. Yeah, definitely for the wood, apparently. 240 from that one tree. Not bad at all. And does he get reduced weight on the wood? No, which is weird. He gets reduced weight on the stone. He gathers quite a lot of wood, but he gets no reduced weight on it whatsoever. So that's a little bit weird. Health boosts. We definitely want to get this up. This lady, about to say this guy, this girl up to at least about 8k health, I think, to be on the safe side. We could drop some. We don't actually need wood at the moment. But yeah, I'm loving this. Oh, maybe you have to keep hold of it. There we go. Oh yeah, you could turn as well. Oh, wicked. Well, oh, we've got to wait for stuff to load in. We go that quick, it's not actually loading in the terrain. But don't worry about that, because I'm actually treating myself to the Xbox One X this Christmas, so all the videos after I get that should actually be running a lot smoother. Oh, can you gather these gems then? Or is there like a burrowing technique that I don't know about yet? Left trigger is just that. Right trigger is the bite. We're getting loads and loads of rare mushrooms. That button doesn't do anything. A? Nope. I don't know what I just done then. I think he's just stuck now. But yeah, it's just like a rolling cage by the looks of it. I love the fact that he could just tear through stone. He doesn't collect it, but running through it all. Boom. 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 Ah, wicked. Oh, went a little bit too quick there. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure on why he gets reduced weight on stone. Am I missing something? Because he can't gather stone. He gathers a load of wood, but he doesn't get a reduced weight on wood. Yeah, he's definitely not gathering it. Is it like a double click button or something that I'm missing here? I'm going to have a little play around and see if there is anything like hidden or secret about this guy. But it looks like that is it a multi-person saddle? I don't know. Is there options to jump on a different seat? Oh yeah, that enable public seating. So that's what this guy is going to be for. It's like if you're in a tribe and you want to get around somewhere quickly, back and forth, and not deal with all the aggro of the dogs, it's one of just the speedy sort of ride things. I'm assuming it's like going to just be like a much better version of the Diplo. The Diplo was sort of created for multi-person travel. Now let's see what sort of damage he does. His turning radius is an absolute joke, by the way. 122, it's not too bad actually. And that's without any points into it whatsoever. Nice. Does he harvest bodies? No, I don't think he does. He does get stuck a little bit in the water. Nice. Where's he gone? Let's see if we can't follow Steak, see what he's up to. Let's tell him to hop on. Where's he going? What is he doing? Say, 2-person. Let's go with 2-person. Oh, this deco's now caught on me, go away. And we're overweight. Hold on. Let me drop some wood. Actually, some rare mushrooms. I think Steak's just a little bit overweight. There we go. Yeah, okay. What are you doing? Like, get on, will ya? I would have him in the game chat, but it's not actually set up at the moment to be recorded through, unfortunately. Let's just take our very wide circle and then see how this goes. Go for a little swim. And earthquake. Well guys, I think for today's episode I'm going to see if I can figure out anything else on this guy, see what else he does, and yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, because I definitely have. It's been a lot more productive than our last episode, and we've actually managed to do a lot more a lot more productivity and tames in this one. And considering that all of our tames got absolutely wiped out from our last episode, it's definitely a good thing, and I love this rolling thing. I'm going to be just doing this for like the next couple of hours to get about. But yeah, if I figure out anything new with this guy, I'll let you know in the next episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have and it's your first time to the channel, please consider subscribing for future Ark content, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Bye bye.